Imagine the world in the mid-19th century, a time of industrial revolution and social change. Amidst the hum of machinery and the clamor for reform, a game was taking shape, a game that would come to be loved by billions. This was the dawn of football. In this era of transformation, England was not just witnessing the rise of factories and railroads, but also the birth of a sport that would capture the heart of the world. The year was 1863, a significant milestone in the history of football. This was the year when a set of standardized rules was established, laying the foundation for the modern game we know and love today. These rules, known as the laws of the game, were drafted by the newly formed English Football Association, marking the formal inception of football. And so, in the midst of societal upheaval, football was born. From its humble beginnings, football began to evolve. As the world turned, so did the sphere of the beautiful game. A sport born from the simple joy of kicking a ball around, football started to take on a more structured approach by the mid-19th century. The first unified rules were established, heralding a new age of professional play. The journey of football's evolution took a significant stride in the early 20th century. 1904 marked a pivotal moment in the timeline of football, as nations began to recognize the need for a global governing body. Thus, the International Federation of Association Football, or FIFA, was born. It was a beacon of unity, bringing together football associations from all corners of the globe. Fast forward to 1930, a year etched in the annals of football history. The inaugural FIFA World Cup took place in Uruguay, forever changing the landscape of the sport. It was a monumental occasion, creating a global platform for countries to showcase their football prowess. As the decades rolled by, the rules of football continued to evolve, keeping pace with the changing times. From the introduction of red and yellow cards to the offside rule, each modification played a part in shaping the sport we know today. Football tactics, too, underwent a transformation. The WM formation of the early days gave way to the dynamic 4-4-2 and 4-3-3 formations, reflecting the increased sophistication of gameplay. The professionalization of the sport also took center stage as clubs started to invest heavily in player development, infrastructure, and technology. The beautiful game was maturing, no longer just a pastime. Football was morphing into an industry, a culture, a way of life. It was capturing hearts, sparking imaginations and bridging divides. From local parks to colossal stadiums, football was being played, watched, and loved by millions across the globe. Football was not just a game anymore, it was becoming a global phenomenon. Fast forward to the present day, where football has truly become the world's game. Let's take a moment to appreciate the journey this sport has undertaken. From its humble beginnings as a rough-and-tumble game played in the parks of England, football has evolved into a global phenomenon, captivating hearts and minds across continents. Football's reach is truly global. It's not just a sport anymore, it's a language understood by millions, a unifying force that brings people together regardless of their nationality, religion, or social background. You'll find children kicking a ball around in the dusty streets of Africa, teenagers practicing their skills in the crowded alleys of South America, and adults cheering passionately for their teams in the state-of-the-art stadiums of Europe. In the modern era, major leagues such as the English Premier League have become household names. Every weekend, millions of fans tune in to watch the drama unfold on the pitch. The players, once ordinary people, are now global icons, their faces recognized in every corner of the world. But perhaps the most significant event in the football calendar is the World Cup. Held every 4 years, this tournament is more than just a competition. It's a celebration of unity, diversity, and the shared love for the beautiful game. It's a time when rivalries are set aside and the world comes together to cheer for their teams. Football's impact on society is profound. It has the power to inspire, to unite, and to change lives. It has given us unforgettable moments of joy, moments of heartbreak, and everything in between. It has taught us about teamwork, resilience, and the pursuit of excellence. It has become a part of our culture, our identity, and our way of life. The journey from a simple game played in the parks of England to the dazzling spectacle of modern football is a testament to the enduring appeal of this beautiful game. It's a game that has transcended borders, broken barriers, and captured the imagination of generations. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the modern era of football.